Alright everyone, and welcome back to a new video in the Moxforge. Today with a deck I've just recently brewed and I'm calling Tainted Clerics. So let's do a bit backstory here. Right now I'm building mono black clerics for my best friend. So he's really into the format and started playing again, and I ordered everything, and as the deck were going, or the cards were going through my hands, I thought, yeah, pretty nice cards. I have some of these in real life. I guess I'm lacking the Dark Supplicants, but I have a Scion of Darkness and 4 Rotlung Reanimators. And the second part of the story is that I try to build mono white or white weenie for a long time now. So yeah, I was looking for lists and I revisited an old deck I played here. You can find, I guess, 6 videos on the channel without coverage, like without sound, but pretty enjoyable anyway. And this was a deck I found. I need to look up again the original creator. Sorry for that. But yeah, in general, you are a mono white clerics deck together with some infinite life combo. Shaman en-Kor, Daru Spiritualist, and the Starlit Sanctum. Everything hold together with Withered Wayfarer and Armageddon and pretty strong cards. So this was a mono white deck I tried building in real life. But then, as I had the material in my hand for both decks, I thought about, could it be possible to merge the decks? Like bringing the best white and black clerics together to see how well it performs in a deck. And this is the approach for Tainted Clerics. Like I cut some more playful cards like the Withered Wayfarer for Dark Supplicant. And I've added 4 of Rotlung Reanimator and 1 of Scion of Darkness against stuff like Armageddon, Abolish, and Reverend Mantra. So all in all, pretty same core. We had to adjust the mana base by a lot, so it's pretty ugly. And this might be the breaking point for the deck. And the sideboard is quietly still the same as from the creator of the mono whitelist intended. I just put 3 engineered plagues into the sideboard. And I'm pretty hyped about the Tainted Clerics list, so let's dive in and have a lot of fun. Alright everyone, we are on the draw with a kind of a weekend, but maybe it's good enough. Green-white could mean that he's on something like Oath. So the True Believer could really shine here, and I will lead with Mother of Runes to protect it. I mean, if we draw our Starlit Sanctum, it's infinite life we are having here. But it's a bit awkward to have the Gemstone Mine as a second land. So not playing something like a Swords to Plowshares in the end step could mean that he's on Oath. But then he will see a surprise from our side. Okay, just a Vindicate. So here I think I will go for True Believer. Getting a lair land would be sweet. This really hurts, going for the city there. Caves of Koilos is decent. I think I will probably... Yeah, I will follow up with another True Believer here. Pretty stacked hand from my opponent. We see any payoff spell here, and even this is hard to beat. I mean, this is kind of an answer, but we will see a second Call of the Herd pretty soon. Yeah, we need 2 more lands to... 3 more lands now to be in the game. My opponent here had a close to perfect situation for every card we had. Like, if we could just untap with some other ones and even having the sword here, okay. Enough seen, probably. I mean, we still have the possibility to go infinite here. Or even stabilize, like with a combination of the Specialist, Spiritualist and the Shaman. So let's play for the 1% here. Okay, we are getting closer. Still no need to block next turn. Alright, a sword is not the worst thing. I will go with the Shaman here and I need to give the turn back. I hope he's going for the Daru, if he has a removal, so we can play follow-up Daru. Would be so fun if the swords go for the toughness, so we would have another way to make infinite life, or a huge amount of life. So if he's attacking here, we can even kill an elephant, which is nice. Yeah, but no need to attack here. I'm not sure if I want to... I mean, probably I just want to play the Supplicant here. Having a 6/6 would be pretty fine. But I don't know. I might just keep the situation here. So we don't have black mana yet for the Reanimator. So I think it's just better to put another Specialist into play. Okay, still no need to attack. I kind of want to... Maybe I play the sword on my own next turn to make a route with Rotlung Reanimator. Okay, do I want to sword myself? I mean, I still miss some mana here, so let's go by this. I could attack with 3 to get in 1 damage. It's not worth it, I guess. And I still have not the setup where I want to sacrifice. Maybe he's having the removal now for the Shaman. Then I would sacrifice. Okay. Would be fun if we can win this from the 1% position. Alright, another of these. I think now I'm aiming for the swords line. This is fine. Alright, let's play sword on probably a Daru here. I think he has a lot of discard in hand, but he's saving his one-off removal spell for the Scion of Darkness. Now he has to react if he has a removal. And he needs to probably target Dark Supplicant, I don't know. So I can make every creature, every cleric, infinite toughness. So he can't attack here. Vindicate on this one. So do I want to sack now? I could. Like, we could even keep this around. Because we have a follow-up here. Yeah, this could be fine. But on the other hand, I don't know, maybe. So if I sacrifice these three, I can't make the Daru combo this turn. It's a bit awkward. I think I have to sacrifice like 1, 2, and 3. I'm not even sure if it's better here to just get clerics and zombies and a sign. Because I can't pump the sign. And he has no creature in graveyard. Let's see. I need more mana, more black mana especially. We can make like attack with this one. And then if he does a double block, we can choose the second ability here. Okay, playing sword here is not the end of the world. It's tough, but we got 7 life again. So let's stock up on these. Next turn, next Rotlung Reanimator. So 2 swords are gone. Armageddon is not the end of the world. Not even sure if it's good for him to go for Armageddon here. So I can attack, but then he just do a triple block. So let's do a bit back and forth here. Vindicate? Terravore, okay. This is strong. More as a blocker. Okay, if we untap with a mother, it's great news. Because this could chip in some damage. And this could be our route to victory. This is the part I like about the combo, even without having infinite life. Like, you have infinite strong creatures, which can block everything, and then later you can redirect stuff, giving your opponent a big headache. Okay, he's going for the specialist. So we need to make a lot of pumping now. And we need to draw something, otherwise we are in trouble next turn. Due to the trample here. Yeah, we need to find mana source. So what was exactly the time where we were allowed to draw it. Otherwise, we could just have the mother online. But given that we were in the 1% win rate 8 turns ago, I feel pretty good here. So we don't need everyone this big, so let's just pump a bit here. So they are big enough to block stuff. Yeah, this should be enough. He's not planning on attacking anyway, but... So please give me any land. I guess any land is good enough. I think we are dead here. 18 needs to be blocked. Yeah, we are done. I mean 18, so we can take this and this. I don't know, we can try. So as we can give protection and... Yeah, let's try. The problem is that we are taking such a big hit that... Yeah, this is a tough one. I think we even need to fight some amount of Engineered Plagues game 2. But it was funny on how far we get. Okay, not attacking. This is so odd. And here's a sword. Alright. One counter left. So a bit problematic with the sword, but I ship back here. Not attacking, so he's not going for lethal. This is a reason to not scoop games early. Okay, another mother. We still need the sword. So no way to attack here. And he's not attacking with anything here. Ramping up on cards. Okay. We shouldn't be in this stage of the game, to be honest. I mean, the good thing is that we can cycle like 3 of these. Here's a wasteland, so if he attempts to waste, for sure we want to play the sword here. Okay. So now it's getting interesting. I think I am forced to like go here, slam the Daru again. He can wasteland here, but then we have a Mother of Runes and Infinite High Clerics again. So at some point we are going so wide with the zombies that we can just attack for lethal. This is fine. Like, we need to rebuild anyway. Any white mana source would be helpful. Hopefully not the Lairland as a first one. Okay, bring it on. Okay, this is perfect. Let's just slam another mother. So I think at some point we can start chipping in damage. Like, it would be an 8-turn clock or 4-turn if we go with both mothers. So at this point it's funny that even Starlit Sanctum wins us a game. Second Terravore is not scary. Alright, the sword is great. So let's go here. Give it protection green and let's start the clock here. I don't think I will go for sword here, because I'm planning on winning with protection. I even think I can slam another Dark Supplicant, I guess. I don't know if it's necessary, to be honest. Or if I should. I think I should keep the sword up and maybe my life a bit higher. So don't forget that the last swing is... I can swing with 2 mothers if I'm not fearing a swords to plowshares. Okay, here we are having infinite life. So maybe this is enough for my opponent to concede. Yeah, it is enough. Okay. Interesting game. So let's bring in 1 Scour for sure. For stuff like Engineered Plague. Warship should be fine. Tormod's Crypt could be okay. Parallax Wave is fine, I guess. At least it can reset. The stuff he's doing. And I want to have more answers for Engineered Plague. Scion of Darkness is not great, so I'm trimming down on this 1 toughness creatures anyway. Soltari Priest is a constant source of damage, but probably on the weaker side of 1 toughness creatures. Yeah, maybe a Caretaker. And let's trim our last Priest or 1 Chaplain. Yeah, it was funny to win exactly the 1% matchup there, or the 1% game. I was so close to conceding. It's not great, but maybe it's good enough. Like, he can throw something on the Starlit Sanctum at the start. Bring this down. Give him a target for Vindicate and Wasteland. I don't care about these at this point at the game. It's funny to see if he will... Okay, Mother of Runes. Probably my play here. Maybe the Specialist? Spiritualist? I feel like going for this is a bit better. Otherwise, here's immediately the impact on the Engineered Plague #1. Plus, now it's scary for him that I do the combo immediately. So we might see a Vindicate here instead of City of Brass. It will be funny to see if we have a subgame about Warship. Okay. So, as I'm slamming the second one here, he might see that I'm in trouble. He was taking an extra card. Yeah, I'm really scared about Engineered Plagues, so... Otherwise, the Soltaris are a great source of damage. For, yeah, just reliable taking your opponent down. But it feels good, like. Attacking here, double block, 4 power. Not necessary here. Another mana source would be sweet. Scour, okay. I guess I will go again for the Rotlung. Sword #1 on the Rotlung, probably. Yeah. Armageddon would really hurt here, but in this version I'm not even running Armageddon on my own. And even this is a strong card. On the city, 4/4 Terravore. Okay, this is absolutely fine for me. I take 5 here. Okay, going for the Sanctum is really odd. Like, I need so many more parts here. Gemstone Mine. So let's do white, colorless for the Daru Specialist. Let's do white for Mother of Runes. So even if an Engineered Plague hits, we will have some zombies as a backup. And hopefully draw mana source number 4 for Worship. I mean, Worship isn't even great, because he has Vindicate. I don't think we should bring in Worship again. Okay, seeing Vindicate on the Mother is great. Okay, no attack here. Do I want to slam Scour? I'm not sure if it's necessary. True Believer would be kind of fine, but yeah. I think I will slam Worship at this point of the game. So even if he has something like Armageddon, we will have a fine sub-game about the Worship first. I think the 1-drop Cleric can even protect the Worship, right? Land number 5 probably means he has just Vindicate plus Werebear? No. Elephant token. Okay, I think I will go like Specialist, True Believer. Just let's go really wide here. Yeah, Gemstone Mines in this kind of deck, like always a disappointment. Hope to find the Cleric which can target. Another Terravore. Okay, things can get bad here pretty quickly. Okay, he's even getting rid of this one. So 7, you say? I mean, I have 7. Maybe here I should have blocked with a Rotlung, but I think it's fine like this. Vindicate number 3 is like probability around 4% maybe, even lower. But yeah, I still think I should cut the Worship. Okay, Sword is not bad. Let's chip the turn back first. 3-3 is tough. Like, problem with the Sword is that he can just... I don't think I want to play it here. This is fine, I needed this earlier. Because this is for permanent. And I could protect it with from Vindicate. Pretty grindy. Timing might be an issue here for my opponent. Let's do a 4 times block if he has 2 swords to Plowshares. I mean, this is fine for me. Do I need to slam the caves? I don't think so. Like, my plan is probably okay, floating white. Ah, he wants to do one more card in the graveyard for Terravore. Evil plan. So I hope he attacks with everything here. Just this one. Okay, let's play a sword here. I will do a follow-up score on Sylvan Library for sure. Aura of Silence is not bad. So the good thing with the Aura of Silence is that I could just keep this ability up. So I will go for the Aura and hope to get something like what it's called, Engineered Plague with a Scour. Okay, this is fine. Do I want to drop this? I guess, because I will be a bit better after Armageddon from a setup. So let's... I mean, I could wait for the draw step, but it's a bit stupid because he can just pay life. Okay, yeah, he just conceded. He had 2 more in hand, I guess. Yeah, good game. Alright, everyone, on the draw here with a decent hand, I guess. There might be matchups where swords are dead, then we are probably, but having a Mother of Runes turn 1 or answer for Lackey, stuff like this, is going into direction where we want this deck to be. Turn 1 Oath is tough to beat. Okay, Rampant Growth. Yeah. With this hand, you could even play against the Oath, because you can just put the Mother of Runes into play and try to answer his creatures with his swords. Okay. I hope I don't regret the timer I saw. Just here, 60 minutes. I don't have this much time, sadly, but let's try to bring it to a good end here. Triple City is a bit painful, but at a later stage we can use the Master to redirect the damage or to prevent it. Yeah, always having it. Guided Passage. Ah, sweet card. I choose a creature card, a land card. Okay, I see where this is going. So, creature, land, non-land, like this. Does it work? Ah, okay, I thought you get 4, but let's go for this one. Ah, sweet to see such kind of brew. So the plan is to play Crozen Tusker into Wildfire. Maybe with the help of a Burning Wish, I don't know. Looks very sweet. It feels like he's in turn 15 and we are in turn 2, but he's really living the dream. And this is what PREMODERN is for. So here it's probably fine to just slam the Chaplain. It will be tough to recover from a wildfire, but if I saw his deck, it will be even tough for him. And it's funny that he's throwing the Tusker away, probably because he saw the Chaplain. Yeah, Tusker is a great card. Like, if you just interpret it new, it's an uncounterable card draw plus guaranteed land drop. On top of that, you can play it as a 6/5, so I think the card is massively underplayed, even if you are not making advantage of the cycling ability. Like, you don't need slide or something like this. So, would it be possible to put green into the Dragon Rift decks for this, or is the Dragon good enough? Okay, this Soltari Priest might be close to broken. This might just solo him. I mean, he still has Swords to Plowshares left in the deck for sure, but yeah, he needs to find Sword. And he's not about too much card advantage. Like, yeah, here are the Tuskers and the Guided Passages, but at some point, even the Scrollrex needs card advantage first. And we are chipping in 4 now. True Believer, I think I will slam it just for the 2 damage. At this point, Wildfire and Swords Plowshares is so strong that, I mean, if he plays Wildfire, I will just redirect every damage from these to him. Yeah, I even bought the cards for the mono white deck. And I think I have stuff for the black part too. Really hyped about clerics in the format. And not even something like a single decree in his deck. Maybe decree is something he gets with a Burning Wish, but I'm surprised, I have to say. Like, imagine how scary this deck would be with some payoff spells. At this point, even if you draw Guided Passage, you relying on your opponent to just give you the right cards, and I think you can just give very fair cards. Yeah, it would be funny to see Whitefire now. And the Shaman will get like 24 damage, 20 damage. Even with the second ability, it's a great card. Feels like playing 4D chess. Okay, let's see. Maybe he has a decree in hand. This might be. Okay, just a sword. Still dead? 1 life. Okay, yeah. Alright, tough. Do we need Tormod's Crypt to stop the grind? And can he handle a warship? I don't know. I think as he's having not much creatures, or he can just steer how to put the creatures into the graveyard, Scion of Darkness might not be relevant enough. Yeah, but I'm not in for the Tormod scripts. Maybe I keep one Scion. The Glowriders might be awkward against this amount of ramp he can provide. Yeah, let's try it like this. Would be funny to reanimate a cycled creature. And to this point, he hasn't seen that I'm on the Dark Confident plan, on the Dark Supplicant plan. Let's take a mulligan here. This could be fine, right? I'm in for a keep here, even if this might go wrong, but we just need a second mana source and we are really in the game. And we have the ability to have some mother around. Oh, I think this is not a plan anymore. Okay. Let's give us 2 more turns to see if we can find mana. Okay, 1 more turn until I concede. And then it is what it is. You are not guaranteed to have a better hand if you go to 5. And probability to draw into this is pretty high. Rampant Growth is not scary. I mean, what about Mox Diamond? Another Mox Diamond? No, just 1 Mox Diamond, Crozen Tusker, Wooded Foothills. So it's just bringing in Pyroclasm. Burning Wish on. Oh. Draw 5, you say? I don't care. I will bring in damage. And with a Shared Triumph. Okay, it's just draw 4. We can relax. So draw 4 for 7 mana. Masiko is broken. So I hope to draw a mana source. Dark Supplicant. I want him to discard 1 more card here. I mean, we could even go for the Chaplain here to block some turns. Maybe this would have been the play. But now we are here where we are. Okay, now he's drawing 4 cards. I mean, we still... Okay. He's attempting to draw 5 next turn? No, he's going for Forest, so no Swamp in the deck. Guided Passage. Go. What is this? Untap target land. What is it for? For the glaciers? Okay, it seems pretty mediocre alone. Take a Rampant Growth and a Tusker. Let's go for the Chaplain here. I mean, yeah, let's wait until the first Wildfire maybe. It's funny that this is exactly the counterpart of Rishadenport. I never thought about it. Shared Triumph. I think it's still better to maybe add this to the board first. I try to win this by damage. I know it's an ambitious plan, but Pyroclasm, okay. Even the Shared Triumph wouldn't have helped there. Given this circumstances, it was probably bad to play the second Chaplain, but here we are. Yeah, it was stupid. Sometimes you have to admit to make your plays better next time. The Master could be cool. It's funny that this will stand after Wildfire. Okay, Mother of Runes. Yeah, it's awkward. Attack here. Play the Mother, so he has to answer it immediately. It's a bit bad for the curve. But man, we are 8 turns deep and we drew 1 land. So maybe this is just one of the games you should lose due to the mass. Wildfire. So even after Wildfire, we have the ability to find Swords and Plowshares plus Plains. Okay, now we have lost. Because we either needed the sword here or the plains. Do I want Glowriders? I don't think so. I have the feeling that Warship could work. Like if we have Warship that... I haven't seen an answer to an enchantment in this deck. This is not great. So I will take a mulligan. This is way better. I think I will ship this Believer here. I could have even shipped the land. But now we have 2 parts for our infinite life combo. And maybe I can set it up to make it in exactly 1 turn. So no white mana. Okay, here you see Priest. This can chip in damage next turn. I need to decide which Shaman I want. I mean, I could even wait. So if I slam the Shaman en-Kor here, I can redirect the Pyroclasm damage to the Priest. So this combination seems we are pretty safe against Pyroclasm and stuff. And if he taps out here, He's going for swords to plowshares. Right, here I attack with bows. Then let's slam the Spiritualists. Okay, he needs to sword. Yeah, it's fair. Still no need to expose the Starlit Sanctum here. This was my out. We can still draw more of these, but... So the good thing is that I can slam another Soltari Priest next turn if there is no immediately wildfire. But why should he do it? Okay, Masticor is strong. But... probably not strong enough. So he's pinging here and then it's getting a buff. But he's seeing the writing on the wall. I don't sort here. I will let him do. Okay, this is sweet. But I think first I attack with the Soltari Priest here. And then I will add another priest to the board. Still having the sword up, so this is a problem for him. Next turn I will play the Shared Triumph and they will crash in for 6 a turn. Don't forget that the sword will give him at least 4 life. Yeah, if I can keep this going, it's so super cool to see the disadvantage of Masticor here. Burning Wish for what? Anarchy? Destroy all white permanents, maybe? This would be blowout. But I would find it very funny. Maybe something like Pyroclasm. Yeah, probably Pyroclasm. Get rid of the Daru. And try to stabilize with Masticor. So in this case, if he goes the Pyroclasm route, I think he will have a bad time. Wandering Stream. I never read this. What is it? You gain 2 life for each basic type. Okay. It seems super fair. So take a Rampant Growth. Take a Tusker. Take a Deserted Temple. Done. So here's a question. Do I want to go for the Masticor now? If I go for the Masticor, so he's not attacking. If I go for the Masticor, I can add 2 more damage to the board. But I don't think it's necessary yet. I want to grind down the cards in his hand. Rotlung is sweet. Maybe sweeter than Shared Triumph. I think my opponent is in huge trouble here. The Spiritualist is such an amazing card. Like, it's good against burn spells. It's good against Musty Core. It's good at blocking. Like, even with the Master, you can target a Cleric and he gets a 2 damage shield and plus 0 plus 2. Okay, now we are pretty safe here. He gets 8 life, sure, but I'm not scared by this. Is there anything I'm still scared of? I don't think so. So now I have to think again. Okay, he's not going for the 8 life. So what can I do? I give him life, he goes to 13. I think he has something like Swords to Plowshares. And then I could attack for a lot. He has 4 cards in hand, so Musty Core is not super awkward yet. Okay, another mana source is great. So now I play the mana source and I go for Shared Triumph. If he attempts to sword, I can sacrifice in response. Yeah, he would sword this, I guess. He's searching for a sword, for sure. I mean, if this resolves and we say Cleric for sure, I think he's dead, right? We attack with everything here, see how he blocks. Because this has the ability to drain life. Let's see if he has another sword. Okay, no sword. So what can he do? Like, I think I still can chip the turn back and react on the spell he tries to cast. Yeah, let's try it. Because if he has a sword, otherwise he could go for Musty Core. Pyroclasm. So what happens if I say, I want to drain you? So you could shoot 2 times here, but I guess it's fine. The card we saw was a sorcery, I guess. Yes, good game. Alright everyone, welcome to another round. We are on the play with Mother of Runes and a very hard follow-up. So this can be a very cool game. Plus, if we untap with Mother of Runes, it's suddenly getting really unfair for our opponent. So let's try it. Like, it's so cool to just slam the Mother, follow up with Priest, and then hopefully a Duress. Dark Ritual into Smother and Hippie, okay? This is just broken. I need a sword right now. We can still raise this as we are allowed to have. I hope that he gets a Cavern here. Yeah, this start was like probably top 1%, but I still think we have a chance. If he has not another smother. Okay, he will attack for 4. Another ritual for what? Arena, okay. So this could do us a favor, to be honest. Okay, Dark Supplicant. Let's attack for sure. Then I think I prefer to have the Cavern in play over the Caves, so he can have the Caves discarded. So Dark Supplicant is probably just my insurance here. If I draw a Rotlung Reanimator, it's fine, but... if he's not drawing removal soon, he might be in trouble. Taking 5 a turn, and if we untap with the Supplicant... Okay, this is fine-ish, I guess. But if he attacks with this, I think I will sacrifice everything away. Mother of Runes is great. Like, I can play it immediately. I can even wait one more turn until I play my... or go for my Scion of Darkness to have it secured. And if he has a removal, I can go for Sign. Yeah. At this point, again, a bit happy. I mean, as he is exciting my graveyard, I'm thinking about if we can justify Unearth. Okay, True Believer should be fine. Warship should be great. He might have Dystopia, but I want to spread on threads. Yeah, probably like this. I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Supplicant here. This can just be answered by stuff like what's the name? Engineered Plague. And I will cut back on the more expensive 2-drops here with 1 toughness. I think the Devoted Caretaker is probably fine, and I should have brought it in, but here we are. Okay, this is probably not keepable, but as taking mulligans is tough too, I will try it. Okay, he needs to decide to go for Sword or Hour of Silence. Going for the Aura probably means he has another discard spell. Don't forget that you can use the Lair lands as a Lotus Petal if you don't have any other land. So just play it and sacrifice it, tap it before. Sometimes you need it to play a sword, something like this, to get out of the situation. Okay, here I think it's probably fine to go for the Rotlung, maybe so even the Soltari Priest, because it's so hard to reach it. If we set us back here, buy a land. This is a fine blocker. It might get a something like Mother, but it's not a problem. Yeah, Dromar's Cavern is on the blacklist for sure. Okay, the Chaplain is a bit better. For example, if he has a follow-up like Engineered Plague, I don't want to lose a creature immediately. I want to have at least a chance to have an answer. And him going for the Hour of Silence first is giving me the call that he plans for Phyrexian Arena or Engineered Plague. Maybe he has it right now. Okay, next turn. Okay, now he's going for the Dark Supplicant. And maybe 4 more, I don't know. I still somehow think he has the answer. Okay, Scour is not bad. So I will go for the Chaplain here. Even if he has the removal spell, it's fine for me. Like the Engineered Plague. I hope to get it with Scour. Yeah, we really need to higher the numbers of shared, what is the name, shared anthem. Okay. I don't know. Do we want to play more into the... He's still missing land drops, right? So I will just add something to the board here. If he has an Engineered Plague, he has it. I mean, he knows about the priest, so he could even go Kabar Therapy first. Maybe I should have attacked with the Chaplain. Okay. Yeah, playing Snuff out. So I think I can sacrifice a Shaman here. It's awkward against the Plague, but I mean, everything is awkward against the Plague. Still think I can keep this for a second. Is there a need to go for the sword, I guess? He can pump twice. Okay, having land here is not the worst. I hope he slams something like Engineered Plague at this point, or maybe Phyrexian Arena. Third mana source here. Okay, this costs 7 now, so this is tough. This is too tough, probably. Okay, I haven't thought about Gloom. Gloom is a problem. Yeah, paying 7 for... yeah, I sacrifice this to gain life, I guess. Okay, we can't cast anything here. Gloom is nasty. And not going for the factory is a surprise. Phyrexian Arena? Okay, shade. I concede here. I don't want to see more. Okay, let's go for Caretaker. I'm not sure. Maybe Lakes for Shades. Worship sounded awkward. Yeah, Shared Triumph is necessary for sure. Maybe cut back on more of these. I think Scour might be fine, but Worship probably not. I mean, I could at least cast Engineered Plague, so maybe the Master here is not the right thing we want to do. Okay, let's try again. Mother into True Believer could work. So we are... I hope he leads just with Duress. Okay, Snuff out. He's having everything. Here maybe he hopes that he waited a turn, and I hope to draw third mana source for sure. So Edict is not working. Okay, here's everything. It's like sometimes it is like this. Let's go for white and colorless to get the Shaman out. Like, just imagine if he would not have one of either of these, we would be in perfect shape. Let's go here by the Seal of Cleansing. Yeah, it's like, again, the top 1% of the draw he could have. But it is what it is. Let's try to focus on what we can do. We are now probably playing too deep into Plague. So I just would prefer to slam the Rotlung Reanimator, and we are in a super bad shape. Like, win rate is down to maybe 5% for us. But as you saw earlier, we get the 1% game. Yeah, here's a Plague. Land would be sweet, so we could cycle immediately into 2 zombies. Okay, I tapped wrong there, so this is a problem. I should make double black, and yeah, I threw the game away here. Sorry for that. I thought I can... Yeah, I should have made double black here, but I clicked on the wrong color button. It happens. Otherwise, we would have 2 Rotlung Reanimators on the board and 4 zombie power. So we would be in a decent shape. 8 zombie power. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, you can never take a City of Brass back due to the... I would really like to see the game, how the game would behave if we would not misclick there. I still think we would lose. Maybe, I don't know. So here we can still find outs, but we are in a bad position. We need double sword. Okay, the Chaplain is dead to the Plague. Yeah, we are lost here. Alright everyone, and welcome back after a few amazing rounds. So I'm pretty impressed by the deck, to be honest. But I'm unsure how to proceed. Like, the biggest weakness here for sure is the mana base. Like, we need a lot of colored mana, we need it soon, and yeah, 19 lands is probably not enough for this deck. The Starlit Sanctum are just helping a bit. And I think that we are in to try more Shared Triumph, maybe. They seem to be pretty amazing, but I'm unsure how to proceed here, because I want some discard spells, maybe Cabal Therapy, and I want a better mana base, but on top of that, I think it's a really cool deck. It's funny that Shared Triumph is a 2 mana answer, even the proactive one, to Engineered Plague. So I think we can cut down the more playful cards in the sideboard, like Parallax Wave, even Scour. In most cases, probably the Shared Triumph is just better than another Scour. Not too sure about the Glowrider, but we haven't seen the combo matchups yet. So yeah, pretty impressed by the deck. Was a lot of fun to play. It has a different angle than the white deck or the black deck. So I found it funny how well Starlit Sanctum worked in just sacrificing the creatures to drain the last points of life. So what do you think about the deck? Do you have any ideas? Please write in the comments and see you in the next one.